along to Stream O'Clock. That's what we should call it. We need to give the streams a name. Welcome back. We're doing more June 1st sets. We are running low on June 1st sets. We didn't do the same enormous haul we have done on the big release days in the past. So I think this is one of the last June 1st streams we'll do. I am going to be building this one, the Harry Potter book Nook with the Hogwarts Express in, because I need to steal ideas for my underground station in the city. Certainly the way the platform works with the bendy roof is something I'm probably going to completely rip off. I don't think it's actual train scale though, so I can't just have the Hogwarts Express in the city, which is very sad. Anna is working on the fox.
The fox.
It's a tiger.
What does the fox say?
Or words to that effect, I think. Anna's doing the fauna collection tiger, which she started on the last stream. Would you like to show everyone your progress currently? As you can see, it does not yet look like a tiger.
Yes, it does.
I mean,
it's
not
side
eyes.
bits,
Tigers
yeah.
have eyes. So she's going to be working on that one. But hello, everybody. Let us know down in the chat or in the comments what you're going to be building along with us while we play with our lovely toys. And can you hear us both? Because that microphone looks like it's not pointing anywhere near me, but I assume you can hear me and I'm not breaking up or anything. Because we did fiddle with the audio on the last stream, so fingers crossed those settings have held. But let's crack this bad boy open. This is our first book Nook. I do plan on getting the Sherlock one at some point because there's a cool rebookable for that. I won't be building it as a book Nook. I'll just be building it as Sherlock corner for the city. But this one, I think, will just be a book Nook, and I'll put it on my bookshelf. Now, I've got multiple bookshelves. Where do you think all my comics live?
In your iPad.
I've got loads of comics on Dilly bookcases in my office.
Oh, my bad.
Although a lot of them are being sold, so I've got room for a book Nook now. 8 bags by the looks of it, boys and girls. So should be a nice little couple of hour jobby.
Plastic bags though.
They are plastic bags. We've got 2 instruction books, so it could be a build together thing. You can build one side each, and then I guess you join them together at the end. And there's also 2 different sticker sheets. This one is just covered in shiny. I don't know why it's all shiny. And then this is the stuff for foot train. Sound is good. Huzzah! No one's ever come into the stream and said that before. That's a lovely thing to say. That might be our best ever review. Right, I'll just get my 20 points and I can start building. Did I take the points for the tiger? That's all
We
right.
had one we couldn't work out.
Ah, okay. Oh no, not build. I want points. I don't want to build. Oh, I've pressed the wrong button. Oh, I'm a plum. I am a human plum. Go back. Go back.
I spent my weekend gluing.
We can't talk about the glue. 2 divided by 2.
1.
Why did that take you so long?
Because I completely blanked.
Register your set. This is for myself.
Oh, no, it was only 2.
For no special occasion, and I got it from an online retailer, specifically Very, when they had their 20% off or whatever it was the other week, whenever it was. There was a time when we ordered a big Very order. It was then. But I think this is the penultimate set from that Very order. I've still got my version of the Pixar lamp to do. And the new city train station, but that's in the city. So that won't be built on screen because I'm doing a rebrickable of that straight away, I think. The TikTok of the glue was funny. It's had about 200,000 views, which is nice. That means it has more than paid for the set, which is always good.
I paid for it.
Yeah, but I bought one as well, so my one was now free.
That's me.
No, it all goes into the pot, doesn't it? But no,
I paid for it.
Yes, well, that's fine. In fact, you shouldn't have paid for it. I thought Andy paid for it.
Well, I paid for both. You know what I mean.
Yeah, and Andy paid for it. We've taken the profit. It'll all balance back though, because we're taking him away next week. I mean, he is paying for the trip, but I'm sure I'll have to put my hand in my pocket at some point for something. He'll get his money back, don't worry. I'm not even going to charge him a fee to be his carer next week. It's little Kevin with his little bird on his hand. He has got his hand right up that bird's bum. And oh, I've got to make him a trolley as well. Lovely, lovely, lovely. I reckon Crime Alley in Gotham City would make a good book nook. Anything Batman related would make a good Lego set. Agreed. I mean, I think the book nooks have been really popular. I'm expecting to see more of them. I think they are a lot of fun. Having seen a few of them now.
I like the fact that they don't have big footprints.
Yeah. Very much looking forward to the Sherlock one. So we'll get my sticky little fingers on that. I'm just waiting for a gift with purchase. I'm still kind of in that limbo where I've not really bought a huge amount of the June 1st stuff because I don't really want to without a gift with purchase or double points or some kind of incentive to buy. So I've got the absolute minimum for us to be able to make content. But there are a number of sets like the City Tower, like the Sherlock Holmes book nook. They're just waiting for some kind of buying incentive to appear. Are the botanical plants called Kevin and Anna? Yes they are. There you go, there's Harold's suitcase on a little trolley. So get him with his claws on there, pushing his little trolley. There you go, he is ready to go to Hogwarts. Hogwarts. What did we have for dinner? Orange tea. We often have orange tea before a stream because orange tea doesn't sit too heavy on us and we know it's not going to give us upset tummies. We both are a little delicate in the tummy region in our old age, so we eat a lot of curries normally, but we tend not to have them before a stream because I would say every 4th or 5th curry, one of us has a bathroom problem. And it kind of rotates between the two of us as well. It's not really consistent, but it's always a little bit of a dice roll when we have a curry. Ian, thank you very much for 4 months as a channel member. What a hero.
Thank you.
Thank you. It is almost time for Bricklink. Bricklink pre-orders will have been and gone this time tomorrow. I imagine at least 1, if not 2 of them will be sold out by this time tomorrow. So yeah, get your ordering fingers ready. I still don't know what I'm planning on doing. I think the plan is order 1 of each and decide later because you don't have to pay for them now. And it can be a decision that future Kevin makes in 6 months. Because that way there's always the risk that I'll forget to cancel and I'll accidentally end up with them all. Which would be excellent. I still don't get the Lord of the Ring one. Where's the cover? I mean, it's a book nook, not a book. There's a lot of people who don't seem to understand what a book nook is. It's not a book, it's a book nook. It goes between books. Why would it have a cover? The Harry Potter one and the Sherlock ones don't have a cover. They're book nooks. Yeah. They're an inside-out bookend. A book nook is a thing. It's not a Lego thing.
No, it's
book nooks exist. Yeah.
All different types.
Nerdy, bookish types like my offspring love book nooks and already own non-Lego ones. But yeah, they're not supposed to look like books. They're supposed to go between books, betwixt books.
Betwixt.
Any chance you can say hi to Jo? She's always watching your lives. Hello, Jo. How are you doing? Thank you for watching.
Hello.
What does Anna love? That's what I'm going to ask everybody the next convention I go to. That's how I'm going to decide if people get a sticker. What does Anna love? And if they answer correctly, they get a sticker. Book nook is a great phrase, isn't it just? Book nook, if we were Northern, I imagine. We'll have to ask Pabbo and say it. I bet it's book nook. It's to make your bookshelf look fancy. Exactly.
Yeah.
As if having books on your bookshelf wasn't fancy enough already.
It's like
in this world of Kindle.
It's like a little...
It's just a little ornament for a bookshelf. Yeah. I think they are cool. Like this Harry Potter one, in between Harry Potter books on the shelf, is awesome. I think it's all jolly nice. Jolly, jolly nice. Topher has changed his name. I can't cope. Yeah, don't encourage that kind of nonsense. Don't don't refer to him. I'll not refer to him as anything other than Topher. So just keep calling him Topher and he'll eventually change it back. That's how we bullied it into him in the first place.
Why has he changed it?
Because Topher apparently is not his name. I would argue editor's not his name either. So yeah, we'll bully him into changing
No,
it
we
back.
don't bully.
Oh, we bully Topher. Topher's fair game.
We don't bully.
No, we bully Topher. We don't bully in general, but we do go after Topher, and I think that's fair. He loves it.
Don't think he does.
He does. That's why he turns up.
He turns up to.
You were the
protect
one
me.
that called me Editor Chris on a YouTube video. I mean, is that a problem? I can go and change it. I call you all sorts of things. Sometimes I refer to you in YouTube videos and you don't even realise it's you I'm talking about. And it is. Right.
Really small.
Yeah, why are you down? How are you down there?
Because
What's
my
going
back
on?
is hurting.
Are you sitting on the floor?
I told you this morning my upper back is hurting because my lower back is hurting. So my upper back is
Can somebody just
compensating.
fix Anna? Because she is in a decline spiral at the moment. She hurt herself hoovering over a week ago. And because of all the overcompensating that causes, it set off a chain reaction and she is just crumbling. It's like watching something slowly implode. And we need to stop the cycle somehow. It might be time for an emergency trip to the pricking woman or something. Just to stop the cycle. Just seeing your financial update video. Having been made redundant myself last week. Let's hope for greener pastures all round. Agreed. Always up for a green pasture. Saw the new city update. I do have a few house ideas for your residential area. Share away. Please and thank you. On the topic of green pastures as well, we have our back garden is just patio. We don't have any grass in our back garden. We have a little bit of front garden, which when we moved in was just mud. And I asked our landlord, who maintains that? And they say, oh, you do, but we'll just give it a quick clear beforehand because it had weeds and stuff on it that were a bit overgrown. And we were like, yeah, fair enough. You do that, then we'll maintain it from now on. They put a load of grass seed down on it as they did that, which is really annoying because we don't even own, or we didn't own a lawnmower. And then obviously I hurt my back. So we had several months of the grass growing that we didn't want in the first place while I couldn't cut it because I didn't own a lawnmower and B, my back was hurt. So we spent ages trying to find a gardener who could come and do it. Asked loads on like the local Facebook group and various other places. Couldn't get any answer out of any of them. I eventually bought a lawnmower, bought a strimmer, bought a load of weed killer, hacked it all back, cut it short, doused it in weed killer to kill off all the grass.
Except for the rose.
Yeah. So just basically I wanted to turn it back into just mud again so that it's easier to maintain, just kill the weeds every now and again. And I did that last weekend.
Because we don't care for gardening.
And today, a local garden landscaping man knocked on our door at like 9 o'clock this morning and said, just noticed all your grass is dying out the front there. Is there anything I can do to help? Where were you when it was overgrown? And we probably contacted you and you probably ignored us. Where were you then? Yeah, there was loads you could have done to help then. You could have saved me 90 quid on a lawnmower.
Yeah, but he's charging a lot for what's
Yeah,
out there.
he said, I'll come and cut your grass every month. It probably needs cutting every month. And I'm thinking, well, it doesn't because I've killed the grass. It's not going to grow anymore. But he's like, I'll come and do it once a month. I'll cut your grass for 60 quid. And I said, I'll talk to my partner and get back to you. And then run back into the house. But yeah,
I said no.
I was a little frustrated that he's waited until now to make an offer that would have been... I mean, if he'd have made that offer a month ago, I'd have bit his arm off. I wouldn't have even have told Anna. I'd have just said, here's your 60 quid. Get it done. It means I don't have to buy a lawnmower. So yeah, he blew it by leaving it too late. The silly man. Are you excited for the Brickman set? I'm always excited. But yes, I am excited.
Why is there so many in there?
Back in the day, local kids would knock on with a lawnmower and do it for a £5. I'd love that. Just astroturf it. Maybe it is time to open up the PO box again. And then
I don't want
when the
AstroTurf.
do it one sample piece of AstroTurf at a time. We've had several years of no AstroTurf deliveries. Maybe it's time to bring them back.
So much of it. Yeah, £60. For what we've got out there, £60 is far too much.
If you hadn't been there to supervise, I'd have just agreed to it.
No.
Just so that I didn't have to ever do it myself.
I know, but
Even though I've now bought the lawnmower. That's how much I don't want to do it.
it gets you outside for your 10 minutes of sunshine.
There's a gift with purchase for blue light card holders, a micro rocket launch pad with a minimum spend of £180. Interesting. Evening all, only just joined. Have you seen the new Lego at Costco? No, we're going this week to have a look to see what's there. I haven't even looked on the website.
Oh gosh.
Why buy a lawnmower then kill the grass? Because I had to cut the grass
gosh.
somehow. The grass was waist high. I cut it, then killed it. Wood putting down a weed membrane and stones bees. I don't know what that means. I paid £35 for 2 lawns, 2 hedges and some weeding.
Wow, that's good.
The house ideas for your residential area, the Simpsons house, the Home Alone house and the Up house. Simpsons house and Home Alone house are both far too big compared to that Harry Potter one. The Up house I've already got a plan for as well. I'm really looking for non-IP houses.
Up house, yeah.
Was that the doorbell? Or did I just imagine that? I thought I just heard the doorbell. Show us your pants. I'm wearing these pants today. They're green. Green pants. Curvy green pants, green pants. Curvy green pants, green pants. What are we building tonight?
There's no one there.
I'm building the Harry Potter book Nook, and Anna is doing a tiger. Woohoo!
Made me jump again.
I guess this is one
Don't
part.
worry.
God, he's at the door. Maybe he is. Maybe he is.
Came really early though.
Yeah, it was like 9 o'clock this morning. He knocked on the door. We thought it was the cleaners coming early because they come every other Monday. So we thought they'd come early. So I packed Dave away so he didn't eat the cleaners. And no, it was a gardening man. Which means he must live relatively local. Which means he must have seen it when it was overgrown. Which is very annoying. Because it's not like he was on his way back from a job at 9 o'clock this morning.
We don't know where he's been, would you?
No. Whenever I hear that Blur song, all I can hear is you saying woohoo. Well, then you're very lucky. That's a great thing to hear. I mean, to be fair, I've not heard the actual song in many a long year. But I often make the noise because it's a delight.
Oh gosh.
Just like I am. Crumb holes. Costco has the Lilo and Stitch house for $49.99 online, and some of the newer sets for about £15 cheaper, and they're always even cheaper in store as well, because the online prices include delivery. So obviously, if you're in store, you don't have to pay for delivery. So usually, if something's $49.99 on the website, it'll probably be like $42, $43 after that in store. So
He's right over there.
yeah, that's what he does. So yeah, we'll hopefully if we can get the time, we are going to head over there this week. We're away next week, so there won't be a stream this time next week because we're going to be gallivanting.
But then, will we on Friday?
I mean, I will. You'll probably be asleep. But I'll definitely, because we have to leave there at like 10 on the Friday, so we'll be home by early afternoon.
Yeah.
But I imagine you'll be fast asleep, having spent 4 days chasing around after Andy. But yeah, so there won't be a stream on Monday. We will see if we've got time to get to Costco this week. I'd like to, because it's a video that I'd like to get banked for while we're away, because obviously we've been doing daily content on this channel for a
it's
couple of
that
months
way.
now, and I'd like to keep it going, but it's going to be a little trickier when we're not here, because I don't expect there's a huge amount of Lego shopping to be done in Skegness.
611 where we are.
I mean, they already know. Skegness is a big place. If you're in Skegness next week, keep an eye out for us. We're going to be there. We're not telling you where exactly. Just know we're going to be there, lurking, getting tattoos, drinking vodka slush,
Really not.
having fights. We're doing the full Skegness experience. It's going to be great.
We don't drink, Kevin.
I also can't have tattoos and I don't fight, but when in Skegness, you have to do all these things, or else the locals think you're weird.
Hopefully, this time our car won't just break down.
Mate, it didn't last time.
Time before then, that was annoying.
Got Trevor's fountain for £83 in Costco recently. It is Trevor's fountain. It's not my fountain. There's bound to be something Lego related in Skeg. I bet it's not real Lego though. If I can find real Lego in Skegness, I'll be flabbergasted. I mean, I'll definitely go out rummaging one day. When we went to Great Yarmouth the other year, we found quite a few little
Pokemon.
like toy shops. There was Pokemon cards. There was loads of Funko Pops.
1, 2, 3, 4.
I imagine there would have been Lego if we'd have been looking for it. We were not. But yeah, we'll go out and investigate, see what we can see, or I will. Leave those two napping.
We did nap last night, both of us did.
What, you and Andy?
Yeah, he was on the chair over there. I was on this chair over here, and we were both asleep.
When?
Last time we went.
Oh, what? When I went out to my live
Yeah.
stream? Wow.
I watched a bit of your thing, and then we both had a nap on two sofas.
Have you ordered the Senna McLaren to go with Mansell Williams? I have not. I'll pick it up super cheap at some point. I'm not in a huge rush to get it. It's quite a long way down my wanted list of sets. I'll probably end up with it eventually, but I'm not rushing yet. Have either of you played Expedition 33? Anna has.
I've played some of
It's
that.
on my to-do list. It was next on my list to play on my Steam Deck. Then they released the Switch 2. Well, they released the Switch 2, so now I'm going to be playing on that for a bit. I've been playing Rune Factory on that, and it's fantastic. Rune Factory Guardians of Azuma. Never played a Rune Factory game before.
I like the new look of the Xbox portable handheld thing. That looks fun.
Yeah, but it's just a ROG Ally with
I don't know what
Game Pass on. I mean, it's a handheld that already exists.
Oh, okay.
It's going to be like 900 quid.
No, it's not.
I mean, that's how much the ROG Allies are. It's not going to be like a £300 or £400 thing.
No, that can't be
And
right.
the Xbox element of it, I imagine, will just be streaming the way it is on them at the moment. I haven't seen any of the details, but I wouldn't get too overexcited about it. We walked into the toy shop in Great Yarmouth and they had lots of minifigures in there. Were they real minifigures though? Because as I've been saying for many years on many channels, obviously if you get within 2 miles of the sea, copyright law doesn't exist anymore and it's just the Wild West. So yeah, you're never quite certain when you can smell the sea, you're never quite sure if what you're buying is legit or not, which is always my worry about anywhere like that. I certainly wouldn't want to spend big money on Lego in Skegness because there'd be no guarantee it wouldn't just be a box full of dried pasta. And then if you try and take it back, they'll just fight you outside. I do love the Great British Seaside. How about the Monster Fighters Haunted House for your residential area? I'm not familiar with that one. If it's small, then maybe. It needs to not dwarf the little Harry Potter house. So we're looking for little houses.
I've gone wrong
Pirate
somewhere.
law at the seaside, exactly.
Yellow, black,
The only rules of the seaside are there are no
Right.
rules at the seaside.
grey goes there.
How is the back? Anna's is in perpetual decline. Mine is, pain-wise, much better than it has been. Still has the odd moment if I sit down for too long, but certainly improving. But I'm really struggling with this cyst. We're not going to get into the details of the cyst because it was disgusting the other night. Just know that it's had another development and is even more disgusting now. I'm not having a lot of fun with it.
I have to deal with it.
Which means I am struggling a little bit with sleep because I can't lie on my back because it hurts. And I like to lie on my back because it's comfortable. So I'm constantly tossing and turning all night, trying to get comfortable on my side.
Last night?
What I've just described, I imagine, tossing and turning.
No, I asked you to turn around, so you did. And then after you turned around, for 5 minutes, you were just messing around with the cup and the can on your bedside table.
It wasn't 5 minutes, it was about 30 seconds. My snorkel pipe, well, I couldn't talk because I had my snorkel on. My snorkel tube had got tangled around a mug, which then knocked my phone off charge, which then knocked my Kindle off, and it all went a little bit wrong. And I was half asleep. So, yeah.
I tried to talk to you. You're like,
well, I couldn't talk because I had my snorkel on.
I was like, what? That's so funny.
Why not make a couple of mucks? I mean, I might. I'm not in a rush. That's the thing with the city. Nothing is a rush. It's just a plan for at some point. That's what I'm going to do with that area.
Okay.
But yeah, if there's sets that will fit in nicely in the meantime that I can pick up for a reasonable price, I'd quite like to get them. But yeah, if I end up having to do some of my own stuff, I'll do some of my own stuff.
What was that noise?
When you get 4 Privet Drive, will you add the garage? I've already got it. It's already in the city. I built it on stream on Friday.
Has it got a garage?
No.
No. You gonna add a garage?
I wouldn't have thought so.
Then it'll be like your dad's.
Yeah, but then I've got to buy a load of parts. I'm trying to not buy a load of parts. There's so many parts that I already need to buy. It's one of those things where it's fine as it is. That's the kind of fiddly thing that I get to in like 3 years when the city looks finished to the untrained eye. But I'm like, yeah, but I want to add a garage to this. And I want to do this tweaky little detail here. It's not something that I'm going to do when I've got 2/3 of the tables still with nothing on them. So at the moment, the job is fill the tables, cover the wood, hide the gaps. And that's going to be a multi-month, multi-thousand-pound job in itself.
I've done the Dalmatian. He's downstairs. That was one of my private sets.
Private sets? Secret sets?
Well, no, but you have sets.
Oh, I know. I'm not saying you shouldn't. I just think it's a humorous way of phrasing it. Secret private set. Will you add Diagon Alley and the Orient Express to the city? Diagon Alley, if I can get it for a deal before the end of the year, yes, I really want it, but it's 400 quid and I want a lot of other things more than that. So it retires this year. So if it goes beyond this year, then I'm never going to pay retired set prices for it. I'm also never going to spend 380 quid on it or whatever it is. But if it's massively discounted before the end of the year and I can get it for like 250, 300, then yeah, I'd like it, but it's not essential.
Oh, you got a blue one, did you? Green.
Yes. Orient Express I want, but it won't go in the city. It's going to go on display in here. There won't be room for the Orient Express in the city. I've already got a tram, a train, and I want an underground train. I won't have room for an Orient Express as well. It doesn't fit in with the rest of the city. So
you're going to put the things in your tunnel that you showed the other day? Because I think that would be fun.
I don't know what you mean. I need more
You send me a POV and it was just, there's nothing under there.
Oh yeah, there'll be stuff going under there, yeah. How about putting the X mansion in the residential area? No, because again, it's far too big. Far too big. I think we might have different visions for what this residential area needs to be. That Harry Potter house is the biggest house that's going in the residential area. Anything that's bigger than that is too big.
You should make your old street.
Yeah, I'd like to do something
That'd be
like that.
fun. With like the play thing and your horse that lived there. or donkey or whatever it
Well,
was.
the donkey lived at my old house. That wasn't at that house.
Oh, I see.
That was when I still lived in Peterborough when I was very small.
Oh, I thought you meant in the field.
No, he lived in Ferry Meadows, and we'd go there because we lived behind Ferry Meadows when I was very
and you
small.
moved? Isn't that like a nice area?
Nope.
Oh. Well, you haven't told me all the footballers live there.
Yeah, they do now. In the 80s, they didn't. Buy it used. I don't really want to buy it used.
It's a silly sausage.
I'm not. I've bought some used sets. I haven't had a lot of luck with it. Part of the fun for me, and I'm finding this with these modulars that I'm parting out, and it's a couple of them now. I've not really enjoyed the process. I think I'm done parting them out. I'm just going to buy them less frequently and buy them new in box. Because for me, a big part of the pleasure from Lego is switching my brain off and just mindlessly following the instructions and quietening the noise in my autistic brain. Woo! It's your second bag of the night. It counts. So the idea of having to sort through someone else's mess or sift through loads and loads of parts to find pieces, or even to a certain extent doing loads of rebrickables and mocks, I don't get as much joy out of that as I do from just following the instructions and building a set. Like, I'm loving this.
Heaven.
Lewis Elliott, thank you very much for the super chat. I found your channel, your Pentagon challenge, from going back and binge watching your old vlogs, currently watching your COVID vlogs. Well, thank you very much. Welcome along.
The COVID days. Wow.
But yeah, I'm having a lot of fun with this set because I don't have to think about it.
Yes, thank you, Lewis.
Personally, can't think of anything worse than used Lego. The ease of the new stuff and the quality is clear. Things that are worse than used Lego. A bag of cow dung.
You're back.
Yeah. I can think of lots of things worse than it. But that doesn't mean I want loads of used Lego. I like a nice new set and just the pleasure. I
had to put my thing back together.
Yeah. I'll pay an extra £100 for the pleasure of having a brand new in-box Diagon Alley if I get one. I'm quite happy to do that. That's worth £100.
What, so you want to pay $5.99 for it?
No, it's $3.89.
So you want to pay $4.89 then?
No, I'll pay $3.89.
You said earlier it was $43.99. So you want to pay an extra £100?
No, where were you 2 minutes ago when someone said it was $2.89 used?
Oh, I didn't see that.
You're a confusing rascal.
Yeah, well, how much is it new?
$3.89.
Oh,
So I'll pay that price, which is £100 more than the used price, to not have to have it used. I'm not going to pay over the main price. I bought Angel and Iron Man. Lovely, lovely, lovely.
What was the other boss? Was it Spider-Man? Was there? I thought there was two.
That one's not out till August.
Oh, okay.
Done any more on my Switch 2? I've played about 10 hours of Rune Factory.
It's just on it
really
all the
loving
time. He keeps just telling me, I'm going to see if it works.
Well, I have to test it.
No,
sure.
She goes, I'm going to see if it works in the afternoon. I'm going to see if it works in the evening.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm just going to see if it works at 10 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah,
That's what
yeah,
he keeps
I have to
saying
test
to
it.
me.
I'm testing it because if I'm saying stuff like that means I'm working. I'm doing prep
He's
for the
not
podcast.
working.
It's podcast prep. Plus, I'm going to make a video about it. So it is
Oh,
work.
don't do that. People just get angry with you.
Yeah, I like that. It's about $3.40 new on eBay. I mean, I'm happy to wait for it to be in a Lego sale. I'm not in a rush. I'm also not in a position to just spend 300 and something pounds on a Lego set at the moment. If I was, there's modulars I want. I turned down the opportunity to get Detective's Office for like 215 quid yesterday.
I'm building a tiger.
Because I don't have 215 quid to just splurge currently. I just bought,
215?
yeah,
That's really good.
it is really good.
Who was selling that?
Someone on eBay.
I'll give them 215.
Well, I imagine they've sold it to someone else
and
now.
then give it you as a Christmas present.
But yeah, I've just bought a Switch. I'm not in the market for until someone buys my old Switches and my Pokemon cards that are on eBay. I'm tapped out again for a few days. Did you pre-order the Switch 2? Yes. My brother-in-law did via Argos and Royal Mail, but they delayed until today. I got mine through Very, and it arrived on launch day, but it was really late. Yeah, it was like 5:30 in the evening, and we were recording a podcast about it at 7. So I didn't have a lot to say about it on the podcast.
No, all of you should have waited till the day after, because Pab was at work. You had to wait for yours.
Well, we were streaming the day after, so we couldn't.
I don't know about... Because we delayed it, didn't we?
To Thursday, yeah.
Yeah.
So we couldn't delay it to Friday.
Why?
Because we were streaming.
Oh.
It's the Hogwarts Express. It's a choo-choo-choo-choo. Yeah.
So I put these in the wrong place.
Anna, will your tiger be called Tony?
No, it's like Terry or something.
Terry.
Tony's too generic for a tiger.
I'd call him Garfield.
Yeah, but there's already Cat Garfield.
Okay, call him Oscar.
No.
Oh, we've got some chuffing. A little bit of chuffing. I tell you what, that's lovely. A little bit of chuffing on the side. There's a lot of leftover pieces. We're going to pretend they're not leftover. Just put them over there. Just bought Pokemon Shield. What's your opinion on it? It's awesome. All Pokemon games are awesome. I built Krusty Burger over the weekend and really didn't like it. One of the most disappointing sets I've built. I'd send it back as an awfully disappointing set for the price. Wow. I mean...
Type.
One look at it. It looked very basic, very small, very expensive for what it is. You're paying for the name and the minifigures. I will probably get it at some point when it's like 130 quid in Argos and they're trying to shift it. And then inevitably, the moment it retires, it will go up to like 400 because it's got the Simpsons on the box, like the other ones. There are those who call him Tim. Who's Tim?
I think there's tigers that aren't called Tony in places. I don't know why.
Tiger. Tigers are called Tony.
But it's 4 heads on his toes.
Would you say it's a 5 head?
No. That's what I said. 4. Oh.
No neck for you. Chuffa, 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 chuffa.
I wish the hospital would phone up and go, right, here's your appointment. We'll stab you with 38 needles again. Because they lasted for 3 weeks, 4 weeks.
Well, that's why they won't do it again, I imagine. I'm doing a shiny.
This won't stay off. I need the glue. I need my Craggle.
Ah, sponge knuckles. I've ballsed that up.
Oh, what's happening?
Completely ballsed that up. Oh.
Show me. Oh, Kevin, that's disgraceful.
Doesn't he matter? No one's going to see it. It's just there to make the train look longer. It's an illusion.
Where is
It's
it?
at the back
Oh,
there.
yeah, that's it.
Do you watch other YouTubers like Jack's Journeyman series? No, Jack's Monster. Can't watch him.
What is he about?
He knows. It'll all come out eventually.
Are you still friends?
No, never were. I disassociate myself from that man.
Why?
I'm messing around. Play along. Go, oh yeah, he's a monster. I agree.
I don't know.
I think I'd have probably told you if he was actually a monster. I mean, he is a monster. Is the important thing. It's the important takeaway.
Kevin, do your voice.
James. Sorry, I was still on Dave. James, thank you very much for 14 months as a channel member.
You need to bring the thing up.
The
wall.
The what?
The wall.
I don't know what that means.
The wall with the name.
Oh, I see. Yes. But you didn't give me anywhere near enough information.
The
You go,
wall. What else can I say?
well, you could call it by its full name. You could say the Wall of Fame.
I got a parcel and he went, what's in it? I went, a Nunu. And he went, yeah, but what is it? I was like, it's a Nunu. And he was just like, yeah, but what is it? I'm like, oh my God, it is a Teletubby Nunu.
There you go. So you describe new items as Nunus is the important context there. When she gets something new, she says it's her Nunu. So I'm saying what's in the parcel. She's going Nunu. Yeah, but what Nunu have you got? And it wasn't anywhere near as quick as she's just made out. It went on like 4 times until she actually gave the additional information of it's a character from Teletubbies called Nunu. Like I would know that.
But I was saying the truth.
But you were deliberately omitting the only useful information. I didn't need to know the character name. You could have said a Teletubby thing. Yeah, Jack did invent a girlfriend, exactly.
Hi, baby dog. What are you doing down there? Come here. People want to see you. Come on. Hi, baby dog. Yes, you're a baby. Yes.
Get your feet off of my table.
You're a baby dog.
You turtle.
Give him a rub.
No, I'm busy.
Rub the dog.
I don't want to rub the dog.
Rub
Thank
the
you. I
dog.
don't want to encourage him. He shouldn't be in here.
Do you want him to bark?
No, I want him to just be a nice, normal dog.
He'll be a nice, normal dog.
I want him to enjoy the peace when we're not around.
I thought he was dead the other night.
Not me or Dave.
No, on Saturday. Because I was gluing, and I was gluing to about 10, and then I just did some colouring for an hour. And I thought, right, it's time for bed, because Kevin didn't come down from the bedroom because he was involved with his...
I was testing that it worked.
Yeah, at 11 o'clock at night. So he didn't come down to get me. So I made my own way upstairs. And I shouted at him 3 times, the DOG, as like trying to go out for a wee-wee. And I kept saying things like that, and he would not move. So I went past him to go to like the kitchen to get a drink. Came back to get my pillow. Nothing. And then I came down in the morning, and no one when he comes out in the morning, he's like, his head is on the sofa like this when he looks at me come down. Nothing. So I had to go over to him and make sure he was not dead, because he would not move. You were deep asleep, weren't you? You having a big sleep. So he's not dead, he's alive.
He's not dead, he's alive. He's not dead, he is alive. He is not dead, not dead, not dead, dead.
Well, he'll follow me until I come upstairs and then shout at me for a little bit, because I've gone to bed, and then he'll go and lay down. But yeah, he didn't move, not an inch. And I was just like, oh no.
He's not dead, he is not dead. And that's his new theme song.
No, we don't want any fish and chips today. We had some...
I'll have some fish and chips.
Oh, I couldn't eat that again. Goodness me.
I just like to sniff them.
I know you do. I need some squares. Why have I got no orange squares?
Boys and girls, I really want to scratch my back.
Don't do it.
I want to get a fork and just rake it over until everything bursts and leaks. And then
No,
I will feel
Kevin.
sweet satisfaction.
I've got no orange squares.
Who needs orange squares?
I need orange squares.
She needs orange squares.
Are you looking the one that I did?
I don't know what that means.
What packet?
Well, it's long gone.
Number 5, I think it was.
Empty.
There's a little packet in there as well.
Right,
Oh,
it's
hold
also
on,
empty.
I've got one here. Ah, I've got squares. There we go.
She's got squares. She's got squares. She's not Kevin. She's got squares. Da 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 da. She is not Kevin. She's got squares. She has got squares.
I'm 38 minutes late. Whoops. Hi, Anna and Kevin. That's all right.
Well, we haven't taken the register yet, so you do get away with
Oh
it.
God, registers. I remember.
Oh, actually, on the topic of the register, I need to do the Patreon thank yous in a minute. So brace yourselves, boys and girls. I'm about to read a long list of names out. So if anyone needs it, if anyone doesn't care and has been thinking, "Well, when can I nip to the toilet? When am I going to miss a long list of names?" Your moment is about to arrive. To those of you who do back us on Patreon, this is your moment, and thank you very much for the support. Once I get to the end of this bag, I'm going to read all the names
gosh.
out. And thank you all.
Is there any inappropriate names?
Probably. Da, 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 da. My name's Kevin. Yes, it is.
His name
Kevin is so great. Kevin's great. Just ordered the Lion Knight's castle. Do you think it will need to be placed on some Mills plates, or is it pretty structurally solid? It's solid. It is pretty structurally solid.
Wow, say that fast 5 times.
It's pretty structurally solid. It's pretty structurally. No, I can't.
Oh.
Kevin is so great. Kevin is so great. Kevin's a hero. He is great. I like the fact that everyone's singing about me this evening.
You're singing about yourself.
Yeah, and I like it. If you wanna have a good time, I know where it's at.
Who sings that? Billy? No.
Oh, that was All Saints, wasn't it?
Yes.
I know my 90s pop.
Now I've got to turn it round again.
I'm making lights, I believe. Lovely, lovely, lovely lights.
My son's doing it. You're throwing them on the floor.
Didn't land on the floor, they did it, because I am a speed mover.
Passed my driving test today.
Did you? I didn't even know you were taking
didn't.
this. Oh.
Well done. I've only ever got to my practical and then I run out of money.
And the desire to do it.
Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4,
9,
5,
7,
6,
6,
1,
5,
7,
9.
no, 2. Stop it! I hate him so much sometimes.
That's where the claw is about to grab the train.
Why is there a claw?
To grab the train.
Claw.
Clawed the claw. Are we able to gift memberships here? Yeah, I think so. I wasn't keen on the tiger, but it's looking fab. It is looking fab. Fabulous. That's short for, boys and girls, if anyone was wondering. Fabulous. Like what I am. Oh, we need more shiny, shiny.
Oh, Fudge Lake.
Fudge Lake, did you say?
Yes.
Interesting. Oh, shiny, shiny. Da, 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 da. Kevin's a hero. Duppy, duppy. Ah, your spine. Oh, that's good. It's shiny. It makes it look like it goes on forever and ever and ever and ever.
Forever and ever and ever.
Forever.
Exactly the law. They should make that. That would be fun. The big claw machine
They should.
from Toy Story.
I don't know how you do gifted memberships. I'm pretty sure what's on there because I think people have done it before. I do not know how though, so I'm afraid I cannot help you.
Andy liked the what's it called the Luxo Junior when I took it to him yesterday, because it was glued together. Every piece was glued together except for the bits that moved. And he loved it.
Have you spent more on Lego now than you did on song packs for SingStar? It's probably close. It probably is close.
I used to love the when you watch other people sing. Me and my brother would watch that for like hours. It's
Did
just
you ever
so
see me?
funny. I don't know.
I used to upload stuff on there all the time. Right, we'll do bag 4 in a moment. But first, I need to do the list. So I hope this isn't going to crash OBS.
Oh, OBS. Oh, OBS. 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 Oh,
Right, be aware I
OBS.
can't see the chat while I'm doing this, so you're the chat meister.
It's the 4th option in the list, apparently.
Never ever have I ever eaten cheesecake.
That's a lie.
Right, here we go then, boys and girls. Thank you very much for your support on Patreon. There's about 100 names coming here. Family Vibes, Audrey Costa, Huge Erection, Tracy Burton Housel, Tracy, Dan Jarrett, Scenic Fen, M. Kane, John, Adam Imms, Michael Lentakis, Ed, Sarah Thurston, Brad Bowyer, Feline Nation, Where is the Line, Phil Stapleton, Christina Schaefer, Andy Thomas, Christina Schaefer, who is on there twice. Andy Thomas is on there again. I don't understand. Is the list broken? Or maybe they didn't get the shout out the month before for some reason. Ronan, Chayton Arthur, John Whelpdale, Teresa Gage, Alex Wilson, Michael Korth, Wendy Wyeth, Ali Chapman, not that one, Mark Bell, Terry Payne, Matty B, Jack Hunt, Sammy Davies, David Deans, Laura Fletcher, Christopher Bell, Philip Greenfield, Adam Wood, Novo Rest, Anna Lovesey, Stuart McFeet, Rosalind Baldwin, LOL, Brick Enthusiast, Aaron Joe. That wasn't me lolling at somebody, by the way. That was somebody else's name. David Carter, Ian Harbour, Oliver Clapworthy, Danny Grocott, Michael Strachan, Cal, Athena King, Richard Ingram, Sarah Bostock, Paul Parks, Marty McFly, Paul Raymond, Stuart Moore, Malcolm Elthorpe, Daz Woodley, D.T. Tuscan, Truls Erneberg, Colin Beard, Jimmy, Jessica Drury, Jessica Drury. I don't know why some of them are on here twice. Ewan Higgins, Tobias Law, Jordan Purchase, Adam, Joe, Dagenham Dan, Ruthie, Callum McKenna, Joe Thornell, Mark Bailey, Johnny Wells, The Spanner Jr., Ian Cook, Weird Wolf 2024, Mark Christensen, Ian Stickland, Paula Brereton, Nick Collard, Ryan Foster, Jessica Perfect, Steve-O, Baz Mook, Real Player, Sandra Little, SP Barnes 77, James Short, Justin Hepburn, Tony Rogers, BP Bill, and Vicky Matthews. And I think that's it. I'm just going to refresh. Oh no, we have got just a couple more on the next page. Okay. So Chris, Steve Saul, Simon Spencer, Daryl Willems, Sonia Kemp, Ewan Horsley, and Freddie G. And that was officially the thank yous for May. I have got the thank yous for June on here as well. I'm not going to go straight into them because it's the same names again. So remind me in a week or two's time to get the June ones in. But thank you very much, everybody. Much appreciated. Without that wonderful list of names, we would not have the Lego City. So thank you. On to bag 4. Where's bag 4? Anna, you've got Lego stuck to your elbow, apparently. That's someone said in the chat. I must say the sound quality tonight is spiffing. Good. Good.
Where did your voice go there, Kevin?
I don't know. I've been doing a lot of video again today. I recorded 30 TikToks today. Letting you behind the curtain. We got a lot of TikTok shop samples, so I've got TikTok shop content for the next month. Recorded it all today. Oh, there you go. Now we've got gifted memberships. Becky Boo has done 5 gift memberships. Thank you very much. That's very kind of you.
Thank you.
Lovely stuff. Much appreciated. That makes up for Simpsons thing being rubbish, I guess.
What?
Well, she's the one who built the Simpsons house and didn't like it. It sounded like you were reading the register out. That's what reminded me to do it. I said register and I was like, hang on, I haven't done this for a while.
I think the last one you did was in the downstairs.
Yeah, the last time I did it
remember.
would have been April because they were May's ones. So I've got to do June's ones as well. I am supposed to do it once a month, but I do forget.
I don't think there is any though. Oh no, there's a bit of black on my alarm.
On your alarm?
Alarm, yes, on my alarm.
On her alarm. Yeah. Kevin's great.
Why are you not fucking with me?
Yeah.
Why are you not? There we go.
Anna is aware it's her elbow Lego.
No.
There you go. But she's saving it for later. Back streets back, Kevin.
Again, your voice is leaving you.
I know. I've talked too much today. Kev's going to become a TikTok shop, telly shopping stream. I mean, one of them, I don't know if I'm going to release. It's a little question, but I need Anna to watch it because it was another one for the underpants. But I just took my trousers off and it's literally just me and my pants. And I don't know if it shows too much.
Women
gonad.
are doing it. Women are.
Yeah, but women don't have as much package at the front as I have, and it doesn't leave a lot to the imagination. You can see my old man dangling gentleman's parts.
You just pull them off.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's probably okay, but yeah, like you say, it's a lot less than a lot of ladies on their show. But do I want people to see my special place? I'm not sure. What was the names being read out all about? They were our Patreon backers. They're the people who make us happy in our hearts. I mean, you lot do as well. You're all right. But I like having a Lego City. And they make that happen. Which is awesome. Kevin.
Oh,
Yeah.
they don't fit. That's wrong. That's right. Oh, this one does not want to stay on.
Back streets. Flipping heck. That was alive. So I guess the question you're all desperate to know the answer to is, am I planning on taking any Lego on holiday with us next week? And the answer to that question is it's a risk because Andy's going to be there and he is a smasher. And Dave's going to be there and he's a smasher. And between the two of them, I don't know if it will survive. Plus, if I take something big that needs car space on the way back, I'll have to leave them both there. And Anna will be really grumpy about that.
Yeah, I'm not.
If I leave Andy and the dog there. Because I'll obviously have to bring my Lego back. We have priorities and all that. Don't be silly. I have been enjoying the Switch 2. I've had a lovely time with it. I found a game I'm very much enjoying in Rune Factory. It's definitely a Kev kind of game. It involves
I'm
farming.
You're not having a special word with Pab.
Well, I will do on the podcast, don't you, really? But yeah, it involves farming and chatting to villagers and JRPG role-playing stuff and talking critters. And yeah, just it's jolly nice. It's like what Disney Dreamlight Valley would be if it was a game. Oh, sugar nose.
Disney is a game.
No, that's an activity. There is no game to it. It's got all the stuff I enjoy about Disney, all the messing around in the farm and getting to know the different characters, but it also has a video game in there as well. So you're going out and exploring and doing dungeons, and actually there is a game to it as well as just the fun pastime. You could build Skegness out of Lego. I mean, I could. I don't know if I have enough dirty brown Lego.
Stop being mean.
Oh, I love Skegness. I can't wait. It's my favourite place. I always go there by choice.
No, stop it.
Kevin. Alicia May, thank you very much for becoming a channel member.
Thank you. Dave, stop it. Hey, stop it.
Kevin Chapman's great. Yeah. Are we doing any more Harry Potter sets? I mean, I'm doing one right now. And we did one on Friday. I mean, it's not something we're consciously making a habit of. But I enjoyed the one on Friday. And
David.
I'm enjoying this one. So, never say never.
I made David cry after last stream. I went, come on then, open the door, and he tried to go through me, hurt himself, and then like did a little cry out because
He's a plum onion.
Does not watch where he's going.
Because he's a plum onion.
He really was that day.
I mean, it doesn't look like the King's Cross I'm familiar with. But the reason I wanted this set is because of that design. Because I think, obviously, it would have to be scaled up to the actual train size. That could be a good like prototype design for the underground station. Actually, shape-wise, the curved roof is cool. We might end up doing something based a little bit on this as my underground station in the Lego City, which is the reason I purchased this set.
I do not like sharks.
She loves sharks. I've never been to Skegness. I do picture it as what a seaside in the Fallout universe would be like. It seems like that's a very good description of it. I've been there in winter and it genuinely was like driving around New Vegas.
It's what winter is not like, I don't know, the start of some...
No, but it shouldn't feel like a nuclear fallout zone just because it's February.
There's nothing there. We don't know when nothing's open.
No, that's not the problem. There were things there and there were things open. That's what made it feel so grim. I think if they'd have just all gone home and shut it down, that would have been preferable.
And people live there, don't they?
That's the scary thing.
Yeah, but if people didn't live there, then there wouldn't be an economy there, would there?
Then they could knock it down and build a good resort.
But where are all the low-income people? Well, it's not. It's actually not for. It's really expensive now. Like Fantasy Island is now not ticketed, wristband. Like you can walk around it for free, but for rides you have to buy a wristband now.
That's always been the case.
Has it? I thought it was just. I thought it was just tickets.
Well,
or maybe it was
I think
like
you can get
wristbands.
tickets or a wristband. I think it's always been like that.
Okay. Well, I've spent many good years, good summers in Skegness, because that's where we went. That's where my grandma had a
It's because it's Nottingham on the sea.
my grandma had a caravan there, so yeah, we would go there. We would go in a tent though, and I don't know why. I hated camping. It's the most uncomfortable thing to do. That night we spent.
Is Anna sponsored by the Skegness Tourist Board? No, but she's from Nottingham, so she loves Skegness.
I
Those are
love
the
it.
territory.
It's fine.
Platform 9 3/4. There's no such thing. It's a Harry Potter quote, apparently.
But Rue's wanted to go for years because we went with it because of COVID and stuff. So I asked Kevin, and Kevin
We
said
went
yes.
like 2 years ago and stayed in a
Yeah,
caravan.
and he liked the caravan so much. He wants to stay again. And I can't say no to him because I love
You
him.
should have got me involved. I'm really good at saying no to him.
He doesn't love my room the way I do.
Ah. Onions and barnacles, barnacles and onions. onions. Oh, we have a clock. What time does the clock say?
3:10.
It does not. It says 5 to 12. Which I guess means Harold is late. Or on the verge of being late.
The train is there, obviously.
And then he goes on the platform.
Because they only steal that car because he gets locked in his house, isn't it? By the whatever their names are.
Judith and Margarine
What are
Man.
supposed to be doing? Told me to do that. I don't know.
Right, I think that's the first side done. And it is quite cool. Look at that.
I think you need to press them black ones back down a bit. Oh, these ones look a bit.
No, they're good.
No.
They are beautiful. I like that. Right, book 2. We need like a place of the ceiling to hang stuff from that's half built. The half built hanger, we'll call it. Right, second book.
I don't know why the actual book has told me to do this. I don't know why.
Why not?
He's told me to do it.
I didn't promote gluing sets. I made a hilarious TikTok about gluing
I
sets.
glued the set. But Kevin thought he bait it out there. We'll tell you the behind the scenes. But I glued the set.
Look, we got 200,000 views on that, so I know a viral video when I see one. I wasn't going to waste an opportunity.
I don't glue sets normally.
Worryingly, a lot of the feedback was you got the wrong glue and that won't actually stick Lego. That was Airfix glue and it won't work on that type of plastic. So
well, it was sticking.
Yeah, but it won't hold.
Well, I didn't really. I just went into plastic glue.
Yeah, that's the problem. It's not plastic. It's ABS or something. So you needed ABS glue.
I went glue for Lego, and that came up. So I just got what came up. That was excellent noise.
Mr. Kevin. Right, who's this little fella, my lad? I believe this is Ronald McDonald Weaselberg, as he likes to be called.
If I was to choose to eat a salad for dinner, the healthy eating malarkey is boring. I want a pizza.
Have a pizza
then.
Yeah. It's all about moderation. Why not have a slice of pizza and your salad? Moderation.
Yeah, you can have both. Don't eat the whole salad, maybe.
And then you could save the rest of the pizza for breakfast.
Ugh, no.
Breakfast pizza is the best pizza.
Not it for me, but Kevin loves it.
He does. The clock should say 10:55 because the Hogwarts Express leaves at 11 AM sharp. I mean, it might do. I'm not that much of a nerd to check. It was 5 to something, that's for sure. It could have been 5 to 11. It looked like 5 to 12, but I'm not a scientist. I'm not here to read the time on clocks.
You are a scientist, though.
I'm not a scientist.
That's what your degree is in.
My degree is in computer science.
But
That's not real science. That's not science. It's computer science. Mr. Kevin.
I'm making flowers.
Oh, it's a little mouse.
It's a rat.
That's not very nice.
Well, it is a rat. Who turns into David Tennant, I believe.
It's Scabby.
Is that his name?
He doesn't turn into David Tennant.
Yeah, he
David
does.
Tennant plays somebody else. Scabbers is that little... I can't remember the actor. It's not David Tennant, though. It's a little rat-faced man.
I know who you mean.
How do you feel about the new set coming in August? The Stranger Things ones. I know nothing about Stranger Things sets in August.
No.
Where have you seen that?
We're not a Stranger Things people. Which I've tried it, but just does not.
I'm checking Lego
Gel.
Leaks. I feel like that would be something I would have seen on there. I've heard nothing about Stranger Things stuff coming. There's nothing on Lego Leaks, so I believe you have misinformation there.
Send the information to Kevin, or like a link.
Well, if the information was legit, it would be on Lego Leaks.
That other one that you found wasn't, was it?
Well, we knew the set was coming, we just hadn't seen pictures of it. There's not even any discussion on here that there's Stranger Things sets coming. It's not on any of the lists. No one knows about it. I think you've just been sold a lie. Timothy Spall, yeah, that's the guy.
Well, someone turns into David Tennant. I know that for sure.
There's a Stranger Things Brickheads, is there?
Kevin.
Has this been announced? Where have you seen that?
That's why I told them to send you a link.
Yeah. I can see all the One Piece stuff. I can't see any talk of Stranger Things coming. Unless it was already been announced ages ago and I just didn't notice or care. I'm now having a look on the Lego website because it might be that it's already known. And it just passed me by. No, not on the Lego website either. I would check your facts.
One of you is trumped and it stinks. It smells like a Kevin.
I don't trump.
Yes, you do. Alarmingly,
Not on the stream, I don't.
Alarmingly loud the other night.
What's the most underrated Lego set, in my opinion?
The Tornek. Ah!
This isn't an attack on you, whoever asked that question. I hate underrated as a concept. It's so internety. I don't know. It's not something I really think about. I know what sets I like. It might be the autism in me. I don't care what other people think about stuff, so it doesn't register what people like and don't like and whether it agrees or disagrees with me. So I don't really know of the sets that I like which ones other people don't like, which I guess is what would make it underrated. So yeah, not the best answer that I could give, but I just don't really like the concept of underrated. I'd love to see another K-pop Lego set because I love the BTS one. Unfortunately, I think we were probably the only person, or it was a very small market for it. It was a set that very quickly flopped, was very quickly retired, very quickly sold off mega cheap. And even now you can walk into Legoland Windsor and it's still on the shelves because they can't shift it. I don't know that there's enough of a crossover between Lego and K-pop for them to be interested in doing a second one. I might be wrong, but they might have just massively overestimated how popular it would be and printed too many. But from what I saw of it when it was out, it didn't seem to be a set that ever actually sold.
Don't you have it though?
I've got it because I got it mega cheap at the Argos clearance place. Got it for like 40 quid. And it will go in my sit complex. But I wouldn't have paid full price for it. But that was 40 quid in there long after it retired as well. It's not like it was... They were just wanted shot of it. And I was happy to oblige. What do Amy and Lucy's Lego collections and interests look like? Not very large. Mainly stuff we've given them, I imagine, because they don't have room for it. They don't have room, they don't have money. They're both young, either studenty types or not long since studenty types who've just moved into their first flat and don't have any money. So, yeah, minimal apart from stuff we've given them. But I imagine they'll grow in time. They like the girly sets. The Books Are My Passion set went down very well with Amy, who's very booky. Lucy loved the record player. I think she has. I've just lost the chat. Have you lost the chat?
Mm-hmm.
Have we lost the stream? My chat just completely disappeared. That was weird. Can you just say something in the chat, folks, so we can see on Anna's screen if we're still getting chat, or if something has gone kaput.
And Brickcad set 40549. How many Lego sets does Andy have? Andy, I've bought Andy like 3, and at the moment only 1 is standing. So.
Well.
The girls are fine. Everyone's fine.
I've lost the chat. Oh, is it back? It's back. Chat is back. I don't know what happened. The chat just died on my screen. It is back though. That was weird. I felt naked without the chat. But I can see you all now.
Yes, you can.
I don't know if you're all aware that's how the chat works, but I can see what you're doing. And I honestly wish some of you would put some clothes on.
Kevin!
What? There's some of them are just sat there completely naked and it's not okay.
What franchise would you like to become Legofied that doesn't exist or is announced and not released? I'd like Fallout, but Fallout's mega, I think.
Yeah. It's too adulty. I would like, so if it has to be a franchise, so I can't do my usual answer and just say Wembley. I would like, I mean, I've spent the last 6 months of my life reading through the Brandon Sanderson Cosmere books. I'd quite like some Cosmere Lego. That would be cool. It would never happen, but I think it would be really cool. Gremlins did attack my screen, yes.
Gremlins would be fun.
Do we not have sore fingers after a build stream? No, I mean, we build a lot of Lego. It's building for 2 or 3 hours on a stream isn't a particularly unusual evening for either of us, spending 2 or 3 hours building Lego. Just like playing the guitar, you build up calluses. You don't get sore fingers, do you?
Not really.
No, you build up the calluses after a while.
It's the chat and that keeps me awake. Or I would be asleep. Where am I starting from? Here? Yeah.
There is Fallout Mega already. It already exists. As does Elder Scrolls. I don't think it's available in this country, but it does exist.
It says pre-order for the Fallout one, but it just looks a bit clunky. Like you can see it's made out of bricks, whereas Lego is just a bit more refined if they made it. But like I can make it myself. There is a rebrickable, but it's like £200, and I'm like, I'm alright. I don't need. I think. Oh my god! I was drying after my shower, and I felt like a tickle on my arm. I thought it was like my hair or something, and it was a spider walking up my arm. I freaked out. I was not a fan of that.
But you love spiders.
I hate spiders.
Oh, you love sharks.
It was just crawling up my arm, and I was just no.
Am I still doing daily vlogs? I haven't done daily vlogs since 2019. I only ever did them for like 1.5 years, and it's been 6.5 years since I stopped. So no. That was very much an of its time thing that will never come back.
It's boring.
I do daily TikToks, which is not a million miles away.
Yeah, but it's not like, what have you done today? You know,
no, exactly.
Sat inside.
Yeah, our lives are not interesting enough to do daily vlogs. Is Mega keeping Pokemon? No, it's going to Lego. They're selling it off all quite cheap as well if you keep your eye out for it.
You've got a few bits, don't you?
It was all on sale in Smith's last time I was in there. I was just sat watching an old live, then realised you were live. Well, there we go.
Yeah, we are.
Anna, what was the best and worst Lego sets you've built?
I didn't like. Oh, it's fully finished.
Sorry?
Because that's noisy.
But it would be good for you to
Yeah,
talk
but I
over
can't do it because it's just in my ear. I can't concentrate. I didn't like the Vespa. That annoyed me too much. And what was the question?
Best and worst.
And the tall neck was my favourite.
Tall neck the Paul neck.
Mm.
Or is it Paul neck the tall neck?
Oh,
Mr.
okay.
Neck.
No, that. Oh my god.
We're not answering any more Andy questions this evening. You've had more than your quota. You've had this week's quota.
He's fine, yeah. He is good.
But we don't want to encourage questions. I finished the build of the main tower yesterday from Harry Potter. It looks so impressive in person. That's something I think I should be able to avoid getting into because there's so much of it. I mean, it does look cool, but I don't need a big, expensive theme to get into.
No, it's expensive.
Yeah, I've managed to successfully avoid Star Wars and successfully avoid Harry Potter, which has meant that we haven't completely bankrupted ourselves over the last year. I can't imagine how ropey our financial situation would be if I was into one or both of those things.
Oh no, I'd have to put a stop to it. I'd have to go, Kevin, you got to pick. You can't be all. Can't have all of everything.
Will I be playing Minecraft again on my channel? I mean, probably one day. No plans to at the moment.
It
If
just
appears,
comes up.
Yeah, if it appears anywhere, it will most likely be on Twitch. But yeah, I have to be in the mood for it, and every now and again I get in the mood for it, and then I'll play it for a few months, and then I'll get bored of it, and it'll go away again for another 2 or 3 years, and then it will just randomly come back. I don't know when it's coming, and I can't force it because I've tried. Because there have been times when it's like that would be really useful, easy content to make at the moment, and I just can't force it. It happens when it happens.
Tis what it is.
Exactly. Will we do a tour of Anna's Lego room? Not at the moment. I mean, it's not a Lego room, it's our living room. So it's harder to do.
It's pretty much the same as it was. There's not a lot of difference in there.
I am planning, hopefully by the end of the month, depending on where we are with everything by the end of the month, I would like to do a tour of the entire collection as a video. So that would involve the landing, Anna's room, our bedroom, my office, the Lego City, and just literally tour the entire collection in one video.
Bedroom.
Well, that's what I mean about everything being sorted. The world map will be on the wall in there, and we've got stuff on the in the bathroom. There's a thing in there as well.
Yes.
So if everything is in place by the end of the month, then we'll do it. But like, we need to assemble all the furniture first. There's lots of stuff that needs doing.
You just kind
before,
of injured yourself.
Yeah. But there will come a point where we do a tour of everything and show you the whole collection.
Someone says that sounds amazing.
I feel like it's something we could probably do a couple of times a year. So it'd be nice for it to be a tradition of, yeah, you do one in June, you do one in December. But we've got a lot of stuff we need to sort out first. Plus, I don't want anyone to see the whole collection, add it all up and tell us how much we spent. We'd quite like not knowing. I think if we knew, we'd have a little bit of a panic. It's quite nice being oblivious. We know it was probably quite a lot. We don't need to know any more than that.
Oh, you've got to be joking. Shoot.
Ah, you badger skunk.
You keep doing these wrong, don't you?
No. The stickers are wrong. It's not me.
No.
I collect Harry Potter and trying to afford them all is daunting. Yeah.
Oh gosh. Oh gosh.
It's so insane that the new Death Star will cost $1,000. I hope these prices won't be normal for big sets in the future. I mean, it's the payoff. Yeah, it'll probably also be the biggest set ever. So yes, it'll be the most expensive, but it'll probably also be enormous and incredibly detailed. So I guess if people want bigger and more detailed sets, they are going to become more expensive as a result. The only way you'll stop stuff like that happening is by not buying this one. But I know full well all the Trekkies are going to be queuing up outside the store to drop £1,000 the day it comes out because they can't help themselves.
People like it.
Yeah, I know, it's fun.
Yeah, stop it.
I'm not going to. That's one of the reasons our channel has grown as quickly as it has, calling Star Wars people Trekkies, so I'm never going to stop. But yeah, it's one of those things where they know people are going to pay it and they're going to prove it later in the year because they're going to release a £1,000 set and everyone's going to buy it. So
We aren't.
no, but again, all the Trekkies are. Ah, crunions. I am a salamander. I did a quick evaluation of my collection for insurance. I preferred not knowing. I mean, yeah, we've got an estimated amount that's on our insurance.
Door. Door.
Yeah, I heard you. They haven't rung the doorbell though.
No, but because they know.
No,
the
I'm going. You're not. You're staying here. No, you are staying here.
Stay, Dave. It's the Amazon. I don't know what he calls Doctor Who people. I don't know what the Doctor Who people are called. How is this going on? Hold on. Right, so that you go that way. Yeah, so this way.
Why? Why?
Why what?
He's in my box
Yeah.
for the set that I'm currently building. He's such a jerk.
What was it?
It was a delivery.
Of?
A delivery. See, I'm going to get you back what you did earlier. It was an Amazon. For you.
Yeah, but I was literally saying what it. You asked me what it was.
Yeah, I'm
and
telling
I
you.
told you what it was.
It's a delivery from Amazon. For you.
Oh, I don't know what it is. No idea.
Pickled onions.
Oh, it's my spot treatment. My spots. My dots for spots. Oh, this is doing right then.
Why?
Because it needs to be in a certain shape. There we go.
Mr. Sprunion.
Sort of singing the same thing.
I've not said Sprunion all evening.
Oh, David! What is your problem?
He's stupid.
You can't go into the boxes. No.
Is he going in that one now?
Yes.
He's such a butthole. Doctor Who people are Whovians, but if Kev calls Star Wars people Trekkies, I bet he has an alternative name for us. I mean, I didn't know there were actually people who are into Doctor Who. The collective name for people who like Doctor Who is children, isn't it? They already have a name.
No one's laughing.
I'm laughing quite obviously. I'm finding that very funny. Where does this keep coming from?
You obviously keep nicking it off me. Where's your blue one? Your blue one's all the way over there.
Yeah, I've never understood Doctor Who. I liked the Sarah Jane Adventures on CBBC.
You used to watch the Matthew, whatever his name
See,
is.
you tried saying that the other day. I 100% didn't. It may well have been on while I was on my laptop playing Football Manager because we only had
Because you
a
used to
small
go
house.
out St. Geronimo. You used to say it.
I genuinely don't know what you're talking about. I think you might be imagining somebody else. What?
No.
Who was Doctor Who then?
Smith.
I bet
The
I bet if we
Queen.
looked it up, we'd find out that was before we were together,
No,
and
it
it's someone
wasn't.
else you're thinking of.
No, it isn't.
Uh,
What's his name?
what year was Matt Smith Doctor
That's
Who?
Matt Smith.
I think we're about to find out that was before we were together.
It really was.
I laughed at your Doctor Who comment. Fair play, Kev. There you go. See Somebody chuckled. Which Lego set did you have the most fun building?
Because it was what's her face? Out of the Marvel universe.
You are not going to be able to convince me I've ever watched Doctor Who, because I haven't. It might have been on. That doesn't mean I was watching it. 2010 to 2013. Interesting. So we didn't get together until 2012. So it was very much the back end of that.
But you were still there.
Yeah, doesn't mean I was watching it. I was probably pretending to watch it because we hadn't been together very long. But I was definitely just playing Football Manager on my laptop. And I have absolutely no memory of it. I can tell you nothing about Doctor Who. Because I never got it. It's just boring.
You're boring.
Well, you don't watch it anymore, so it's obviously not that good.
Well, I don't watch it anymore because I'm not going to get into why I don't watch it anymore, but I don't watch it anymore for reasons.
I'm now intrigued about what the reasons are. Is it because you hate women? Is it because a woman took over?
It's not a woman.
Last I heard, it was a woman.
I haven't watched it since Matt Smith left. How do these attach?
Is that why you stopped watching? Because you love Matt Smith?
No, a different reason. But
I'm very confused.
no, I'm not getting into it on here.
I need to know now. I want to know. Interesting. Boys and girls, tell me who took over from him so that I can try and work it out.
It's nothing to do with that. It's just something else that I don't wish to discuss. So drop it, please.
New house ideas for the residential area: Stitch House or Emmett's Dream House. Stitch House is going to be on the beach, and again, it's too big. It's twice the size of the houses we want in that area. I haven't seen Emmett's Dream House. I'll have a look. But if it's bigger than the Harry Potter house, it's a no-go. The criteria of any house that goes in that area, it has to be smaller than the Privet Drive set that came out in June. Peter Capaldi was after Matt Smith. Was he? I don't know who that is.
He's an old guy. It's Lewis Capaldi's dad. I know that.
I'm not completely sure who Lewis Capaldi is. I've heard the name, but I couldn't tell you anything about him or what he does.
He's a songman.
A songman?
Yep.
What, a singer?
There we go, singer. Why are they different?
Okay.
Exactly the same.
I'm catching up on my daughter's unfinished sets currently on the Hogwarts clock tower. There you go. Old Hoggy Warts. Maybe she hates Scottish people. We're not allowed to speculate. I'll find out after the stream because I need to know now.
Oh, God.
Because I'm intrigued. I want to know why you just... I didn't realise it was decision to stop watching. I thought you just kind of drifted away from it. I didn't realise there was a conscious decision behind it. I'm now intrigued about what that decision was. The Lego Flintstones house is so small. I wonder how outfits it look in the city. Very. I mean, it is a great set, but it's not going in the city.
Can't go in your residential.
No, because it doesn't look like the street I grew up on. There were no Flintstones.
You could have like a timeline. That was that era. And
Peter Capaldi is Lewis's second cousin once removed, not his dad.
Really? I thought that was his dad.
There you go. I mean, I don't know who either of them are, so I don't know if that's true or false. Lewis Capaldi is Peter's cousin, not son.
Well, you see, that's something which I know.
Dooby dooby doo 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 doo. And yoink! It's the Wart of Hogs Express. How are my Lego elbows? Pretty grazed.
What's happening?
I've always got a Lego elbow on the go. It's just their perils. It's a dangerous job, boys and girls. Very dangerous job. It's certainly not for kids, that's for sure. Every day I put myself in serious physical jeopardy by building Lego sets. But somebody's got to do it. Ah! Oh, Mr. Fox is taking shape, I see. Foxy the Tiger, as he likes to be called. This, by the way, unless she randomly purchased another one before the end of the week, this is Anna's last June the 1st set, which means there is the possibility on Friday of the stream debut of somebody called Jeffrey. We shall see. Watch this space, boys and girls.
Maybe today, because I've only got this pack to do.
You can't start him today. He needs to be a standalone
Why?
because he needs to be a thumbnail. He is a big deal
What
that
am I
people have been
gonna
waiting for. Well, I've only got a bag and a half left, so we'll probably just end the stream if we both finish. I imagine we'll both finish about the same time and call it there. We don't have to go 3 hours if we're doing smaller sets. But yeah, I think we need to properly thumbnail up Jeff if he's going to be Friday, because people are going to want to see it and they're not going to want to miss the start of him.
Just restart the stream.
That's not how YouTube works, I'm afraid, female. That would be terrible for the old algorithm.
Ow.
Exactly, the algorithm. So I suppose if we do have to end the stream a little early, I can test if my Switch 2 works at this time of night, because I haven't really tested it on a Monday yet.
I want to hit him sometimes.
Oh, why would you be violent towards me? I'm adorable. Do you think the Hogwarts Express book Nook is worth the money? I don't actually know how much it was, so I don't know.
£150.
If it's £150, no. If someone could find out how much it actually was, and then I'll tell you if it's...
About that.
No, it wasn't. I would say if it was in the £70 to £80 range, then yes. If it's any more than £80, probably not. So, yeah, don't buy it until it's less than that. Would be my gut feeling based on the build experience.
Lego Harry Potter book Nook price.
There's no way it was 150. Not a chance.
80.
Oh, it is 80. If it's 80, that feels about right. So yes.
Lego Sherlock Holmes book.
That one's
Nook
110.
price.
I know that. Because that one is more.
Yeah, that's what I want. That one. I don't
Yeah, I
want
want
this
that one. The Sherlock one's over 100, which seems steep. I mean, it's got way more minifigures and it's got more pieces, and it can be very easily turned into a modular. So I think if you're adding on another, I think it's like another 800 pieces to make it modular. If you can get those 800 pieces for...
800 pieces a lot.
If you can get them for 40 or 50 quid, you're still looking at a modular building for less than 200, which seems like good value, especially with all the minifigs. So yeah, I'm almost certainly going to modularize it and get it in the city ASAP.
You're going to modularize a lot of things, Kevin.
I know.
Well, where are these modularizers that you're doing?
I mean, there's one there.
I thought you would...
I'm always working on them. There's always one on the go.
Oh. But that was there last week, wasn't
Yeah,
it?
because I had to order some new parts. So they came today. They're behind me, so I can carry on with that now. I had a bit of a balls up ordering the parts because the parts list was on 2 sheets. It was too long to do as one big order. So I copied one page and ordered it, then copied the other page and ordered it separately. And somehow the one in between the two got missed out. So there was like 15 1x1 green pieces that I just didn't have any of. And I needed that they were like key visible pieces in the set. So I had to order them separately. And they came today. So I can carry on with that now.
So you can do that after the after the.
No, I've got important other work to do after the stream. I got to just test a few things. We've got a podcast coming up. People need to know what's going on. I've developed a hot sauce addiction. Nice. There are much worse things to be addicted to than hot sauce. I do like hot sauce.
Especially at Disneyland. At that pizza place.
Oh yeah, they had Tabasco on pizza, which I'd never experienced before. It was just like a normal pizza, but they had bottles of Tabasco sauce on the table, and I was like, well, it's there. I'm going to dip my crusts in Tabasco sauce. And it was sensational. It was so good. We went back to the same restaurant the next day and I had it again. Which is something we very rarely do, but I enjoyed it so much we had to go back the next day.
With Rue?
Yeah. Well, he likes going to the same place twice, so that was an easy sell because he was with us. If you're looking into Emmett's Dream House or the Monster Fighter's Haunted House, I'm not remember those set numbers. I'll have a look at some point. Like I say, I'm not in a rush to get anything.
Fun. He's the one in the films.
Yeah, which I haven't seen. I absolutely haven't seen. You are confusing watching something with it just being on when I'm around. If I'm not paying attention, I'm not watching it.
That's why I got addicted to the song that Everything Is Awesome, because we watched that film and that song was in it and I got addicted to it and I would play it over and over and over
I
again.
believe you've seen it.
But you were there.
That doesn't mean I've watched it. I can very easily completely zone stuff out. I don't have any interest in movies.
So about you? What are you watching that or are you not watching that?
No, I am watching that because it's good. There's only like 5 good movies that have ever been made.
Did you watch Moana when we watched that?
I watched the first one. I didn't pay much attention to the second because it didn't have any good songs.
Did you watch the cartoon Legos? No, the cartoon Spider-Mans that we watched.
Very good.
Both of them.
Yes.
Okay.
So they've got superheroes in. You know my rules. I need superheroes or talking animals.
But it's talking Lego.
Lego shouldn't talk. That's a bit freaky.
So what? The Lego movie is all about what? Yes, I know what it is, but I had to.
They're talking to me, I think.
Yeah, the Craggle.
They don't know you did that. That was me. I'm the guilty party there. Do I like Airfix models? No, I hate all the glue.
I smack him sometimes.
I did have a few as a kid. Genuinely hated getting my hands stuck to them. Hated having to paint them. Russell would have to come around and paint them.
So why did your parents keep buying you more?
They didn't. I only had like 3 or 4. My dad wanted me to get into them. I think my dad liked them. But I just got Russell to do them just so they were out of the way. No, the only building thing I've ever really been into is Lego.
What about Connects?
Nah.
You don't like Connects?
I don't remember them being a thing when I was a kid. I don't know what year they started. But I had stickle bricks. I used to like stickle bricks.
Everyone. But they're baby things. They're baby
I
toys.
played with stickle bricks long after I was a baby. I had stickle bricks probably well into double figures age-wise. I did like stickle bricks. Question for Kevin. What is your favourite building in the Lego City? Probably the Block Party HQ.
No. Ain't sweet sometimes. Like, where are you living? What are you...
Ah, scrunchy!
Kevin!
Don't worry, Anne. I wasn't shaming you for gluing your set. I definitely understand the reasons. I work in Send. There you go.
I had to.
I genuinely believe Russell was Kevin's imaginary friend. I don't think he was.
No, is your cousin?
Probably.
Friend?
I mean, there's a chance he was just my unconscious brain that I switched to for tasks I didn't want to do myself. I've not. It's not like I've got any photos of him. He's never mentioned by anyone else in my family. There is a possibility he didn't exist, and he was just me disassociating from tasks I didn't want to do. But I don't really want to explore that because that sounds like the kind of thing that would lead to me having to pay for therapy.
Therapy might be good for you.
Oh, it might be, but it would be expensive, so I'm not interested. I'm sure I'd benefit from it massively. I finally caught a live stream in Australia. It's super early. Can you post
Like how early?
your Aussie affiliate link? It is in the June 1st post on the community tab. I put it in there. So if you need to find it now because you're doing an order, if you go to the community tab, I think it's still the most recent post. The Aussie link is on there. It's the only other country apart from the UK we've got an affiliate code for. We were turned down for America and Canada again the other day.
What, do you just do it every month or something?
Every 3 months I'm allowed to reapply, and we've just been turned down for America and Canada again. But yeah, we are now officially Australian.
It's 5:45 a.m. Oh my gosh.
When did I stop talking to Russell? I don't ever remember talking to him. I just remember him doing things that needed doing. He stopped coming round when I was in like year 10, year 11. Yeah, he's probably watching thinking, for goodness sake, yes, I was real. What is this madman talking about now? If you are Russell, make yourself known. And I'm trusting nobody else to pretend to be Russell. Nine and 3/4.
I think you'd have to ask him questions if someone goes, yes, I'm Russell. And you have to ask him questions that only he would know.
Yeah. Therapy isn't quite as expensive as you'd imagine. Yeah, but if it's more expensive than free, I'm not really in the market for it currently.
Well, the NHS can give it to you for free. Talking therapy.
I mean, I'm already on the queue for many things for the NHS. I don't need to be added to a new list. I need to whop off my cyst and my nuts first.
Well, your sister's getting looked at again because that nurse did the wrong thing, and I'm glad you went back and went, listen, lady.
If I get that one first, I'll say, look, while you're there, can you just do my nutsack as well? Same tool, just get it all off. I don't need it to be reversible.
Oh, no.
Just get them off.
A clean tool.
Yeah, actually, do my balls first and then go up to the cyst. What happens if Russell is out there thinking his cousin was Kevin was imaginary? I mean, he wouldn't think that because I was obviously the cool one. I'm the main character, so he wouldn't think that, would he? He's probably thinking I had a starring role in the Kevin show for a year and then it was taken from me.
Well, where did he go?
Just stopped coming.
He
I
stopped
think his mum moved. I think because it was my mum's sister. She got divorced, so the two kids started coming to our house after school because they moved to a flat near us. And then after about a year, I guess they moved again and they left that school, and I'd not seen them since. So we had a year of them being there every day and basically being like our brother and sister, having never really met them before. Because my mum was one of 11 kids. So we didn't know all of our aunts and uncles and cousins and stuff. It was very unusual to have any kind of relationship with anybody from the family. So they kind of almost lived with us for a year. We never saw them before, never seen them since. Don't know for sure they existed. And that's the story of my family.
So is that when there's that picture with that girl? Is that...
No, that's a different cousin. That's on my dad's side. Similar deal, but 10 years earlier. Every now and again, just a random cousin turned up for a year and basically lived with us. And then we never saw them again. If you put the cyst on YouTube, it'd be your most viewed video. I don't think it would.
It's disgusting.
Yeah,
it's not
awful.
good. I hate things like that, and I'm having to deal with it every day. It's not fun. I have to make him turn away from me slightly because if it bursts, I think I'd vomit.
Don't vomit on it. That's going to make it much more likely to get infected.
Yeah, but if it got on me, I think I would just Vom everywhere. No, thank you.
Yeah, my mum was one of 11. My dad's one of 4. So yeah, there's a lot of aunts and uncles.
And you don't know any of them.
No.
Kevin's not a family person. Kevin just likes the people that's with him.
Yeah.
Don't you?
I don't need to know loads of people.
You knew loads of people when I met you. And all the pictures from your old life, you knew loads of people. With your with your hat on and weird
Yeah, they
things
were
like
people I
that.
knew from school. You scared them off.
How?
Because I was supposed to go. Do you not remember? We drove past Hooters. I was supposed to go to one of their stag do's at Hooters in Nottingham, but I was there with you. Yeah, but I didn't want to. I just didn't. Again, attack of the tism. I didn't want to go to Hooters, so I just didn't turn up. Didn't tell them I wasn't coming. Haven't really spoken to any of them since. That was 12 years ago, 13 years ago. But I mean, if we were to have the conversation now, it'd be like, it's just not an atmosphere I wanted to be in. I'd been to Hooters once before on a work thing, believe it or not, and it was horrible. It was a horrible experience. It is not like oh God, no. One of the worst places I've ever been. Got as far as the door, drove past it, and just went back to your flat. And never really spoke to any of them again. And they were my childhood friends who I'd known for 20 years. I went through all school together with and everything. And I just didn't turn up, didn't tell them I wasn't turning up. Never really spoke to any of them since. And yeah, that was that was the price I paid for not wanting to go to Hooters. But I'd make the same decision again now. I've got no interest in going to Hooters.
Right, so I've done that one. This one's not going well. Right, so I've done them. Let's try this.
No, the work thing wasn't when I was a teacher. The work thing was when I was working in banking, and banking was mad. Just before the bubble burst, and we had a monthly meeting in Barcelona, and salesperson of the month got a convertible, and I remember picking Lucy up from her school play with the top down on a Z4 that I was driving for a month just because I'd been the best performer that month. And yeah, we had one of our monthly meetings in Hooters. Because again, banking was vile. And I'm glad it burst because it meant I got to leave the industry.
Right, so you go there. And then...
Is there a theme of fandom Lego don't make or have a license for that you wish they did? We talked about that earlier.
Like Fallout and things like that.
Yeah.
I like things like that, but apparently that's too adult.
It says.
Oh, my knee is hurting. My knee is hurting.
Her knee is hurting. Yeah. I bet you wish you could have a Lego 18 van. There is a mega one. We saw it in Smith's, didn't we? The 18 van.
Yeah, I don't think it was Lego though, was it?
No, it was mega.
Ah.
So yeah, it's cool. I would like one.
Right, so you go there.
Have you seen the leaked sets for August? I mean, I've seen the ones that are on Lego Leaks on Reddit. I don't really deal in leaks because I'm trying to get into the ambassador network. But yeah. I don't remember at this point what's leaked and what's announced. Like, I know a lot of the Marvel stuff is announced. Is the Creative 3-in-1 stuff announced? I think that's announced as well, isn't it? I'm not sure what's still left as leaks and what's been announced. This is one of the reasons I don't spend a lot of time looking at the leaks. Because I don't want to accidentally think something's been announced when it hasn't.
I really don't like this.
There's a Playmobil 18 van, but Playmobil is for kids only. Lego is for everyone. I used to love Playmobil. Evening, guys. Happy building. Did you sell the spacemen from the vending machine? I got mine and sold the spacemen and knights for £150, so the vending machine was free. I did not sell them, no, because I wanted them. But that is insane.
Sounds like you should sell them.
No, because I want them. They're going to live in the city.
Oh, okay. Now that makes more sense.
That is mad, though.
Yeah,
If that's what they're going for, I'm tempted to go and get and have 3 of them. And it's just a load of free Lego, then, isn't it?
Yeah.
If you can sell the minifigures for the price of the full set, just get a load of free gumball machines, which are full of useful parts. So I am tempted.
Right, so put you on. No. Yes.
Do you really have the scar? Says Ronald Percival Weaselbottom. The scar.
What's that?
Harry has a scar on him.
Oh, I thought you
On
meant
his
in chat.
noggin.
What's that? Oh, yeah, hold on.
Would you get the Goonies set? I don't really know what the Goonies is.
I know what the Goonies is. You would like the Goonies.
Would I?
It's got pirates in it.
That's it.
It does.
In an alternate universe, the channel is a Playmobil channel and Kevin and Anna live in a caravan. Because I spent all the money on Playmobil. I'd like that. Right, there you go. There's the other side.
But you finished.
Yeah. So I can now wang-jangle them together. So they can click together like that. Oh, I thought they folded. But they actually clip together. This is not my understanding of what a book nook is. So they can go together like that. Or I guess you can also move the studs. I thought it was going to be on a hinge, but it's not. It's Technic pieces.
No.
Or you can have it so that it goes together like that, which I think is how you would have it as a book nook.
So it doesn't open and close?
It doesn't open and close, no.
Oh.
It's 2 Technic pins.
I guess you could easily change that. I'm sure there's a way.
Yeah. Let's get old Turtle Boy on there.
Really, do you have to do that? I don't think you need to be on there. Or maybe actually do. Oh!
Okay, they are in the same spot on the platform, so they squashed each other. Let's move Ron back.
See, now you made me jump. Now this is falling
I
apart.
lost
You're
Hedwig.
so stupid.
She's so mean to me.
No, because you're so loud and you make me jump.
Loud and handsome. There we go. That's how I'm going to display it, I think. So I've put the minifigures in. So you've got a little scene. I probably need to shut that door because it's blocking the view of Herbert and Sherbert. But there you go. So that's how I'm going to have it on my book, I think. The Sherlock Holmes one is on a hinge. Okay, so I think the Lord of the Rings one's on a hinge as well. Maybe that's why this one's cheaper. I think it's quite cool like that, though. I quite like that scene. You can kind of look down it, and because it's got the reflective pieces at the back, it kind of looks like it goes on much further than it does. So I think it would look very cool on a bookshelf. I don't think I'd want to have it open. I think it would take up too much of the shelf open. But open is how I'm going to steal the idea for the structure for the underground section in the Lego City. But this will fit nicely on a shelf as a nook for books. Lovely old stuff. Good set, Gromit. I think you can use them as bookends too, unlike the other bookmarks. Okay.
But you're not going to shout again.
No. I thought I would get a job at the Lego store to make money to buy Lego and get discounts on Lego, but my husband thinks the butt is a traffic would be horrific. He dashed I think there's an autocorrect in there somewhere and it's making me not. Your husband thinks the traffic would be horrific. Okay, he dashed your dreams. Just get the bus. Do you get discount working in the Lego store?
Yes.
How many hours a week do you have to work there to get discount? I'd go and do like a Wednesday morning. I'll do 3 hours a week if I get my discount. How much do they need me for me to qualify for discount? If I could work one morning a week.
I think everyone gets discount.
Yeah, but there must be a minimum number of hours you have to work.
I don't think so.
What, so I could go and do an hour a week?
I don't know, but I don't think because I don't think you'd get a contract for 1 hour.
No, that's what I mean. What's the smallest contract I can get to qualify? And how big's the discount? Is it like 10%, 20, 25%?
I don't know.
I'll do 10 hours a week for 25%. Lego, call me. Because if I could also get a key to the store so I could come in early on launch days and film before you open, I'll take that as one of my hours. I'll be in there from 9 filming. I'll do my. In fact, I'll go in there. I'll go in there at 8 and film. So then I'll need to edit and upload the video before we open.
That's not work for them, though, is it? Then it's probably like 15%.
A lot of Lego stores don't open till 10 or 11. Yeah, exactly. So if they open at 11, I'll do Wednesday morning. 11 till 12 every Wednesday. And launch days, but I'll start at 8 on launch days so I can go and film first and then edit my video and upload it before we open. So I'll do like 8 till 9, have 2 hours off, pot back at 11.
I don't like this one. This is too fiddly. I don't like it.
Just looked, it's for all employees regardless of how many hours you do. So I guess the thing then becomes trying to convince the individual store manager to give me the smallest contract possible and then refusing to ever do any overtime. Sounds like you're getting a part-time job. I mean, genuinely, if it didn't mess up our tax, what I'd quite like to do is volunteer there for 3 hours a week.
But then you don't
get a discount. Yeah, I don't. Well, that's the thing. I don't want to get paid because that then messes up how we pay ourselves. But I do want the discount. So hear me out, Lego. I'll give you 3 hours of my time per week in exchange for just the staff discount, staff discount and access to the store on launch days for an hour before we open. But then I'll work every launch day.
Free.
Yeah, for free. I'll just be an extra body. It's 30% off for the first 90 days of employment, then increases to 50% off after that. I'll do 8 hours a week for 50% off. That's ridiculous.
Do you want me to go and get a job?
50% off depending on your role. That's insane. Yeah, you go and work there. That's bonkers. 50% off. Oh, I would ruin that company for 50% off. They wouldn't know what's hitting.
Yeah, but basically you're just giving them
I'd have 2
back.
of everything. I'd be buying up all the stock and selling it on eBay.
Kev, you can't do that. That's why it says 1 per person.
I'd end up being a trader at conventions. That can't be right. Would I really want to spend hours in a busy, crowded shop? If that shop is the Lego store, yeah.
People don't really know you, do they?
Yeah, I mean, especially because I can't walk into a Lego store without people saying hello to me and knowing who I am. I would literally just stand around chatting to viewers.
That's what it is, basically.
Yeah.
I don't like it!
What just happened
Stop
there?
it, I don't
I thought
like
we weren't
it.
shouting.
It just falls apart. You can stay off.
Do you want me to fetch the glue? Someone said it's capped at 10k a year of spending. Okay, so I'll work there for 3 weeks, spend my 10k, and then leave. Then the following year, Anna can work there. Do you want some help from a certified Lego professional who works in the Lego store?
If you want to get it up on your iPad, because I'm not doing that. Stupid thing.
Just turn the page out of the book. People loved that in that video. That upset people more than the glue, me tearing the pages out. Oh, she's moved the leaves out of the tray. She's properly fallen out of it.
Don't even want to look at it.
Give those pieces to me. Let me finger them.
Stupid.
Give them to me.
You need to get your phone out.
No, I'm just going to figure it out.
You can't do. That's the problem.
Bet I can. How angry on a scale of 1 to 10 are you going to be if I do it without the
I
instructions?
don't care. I can't. It just falls apart. I don't like it.
Okay. I mean, I am just making this up.
Yeah, well, get your phone.
How many
and
leaves
go
are we supposed to
page.
have?
Go to page. Page 96 to
Hold on, I need
100.
to load it. What's it called? Tiger. The tiger
I
who came
can't do
for
it.
tea.
It's so annoying.
Tiger.
I've done the other flowers, but that thing, no, I don't like it.
Tiger. Tiger. Oh, they've got the butthole tiger on here. Tiger. The problem is it doesn't have page numbers.
Just go right to the end. Yeah, it's like, yeah, it's like the last couple of pages.
Everybody.
Stupid thing.
Kevin.
Right. So I've got this.
Oh,
one.
just let me skip through. It's an interactive one. I might not be doing this because I'm not going to go through every animation just to get to the bit I want.
Can't you just click on the? Oh, don't do it. You can have a look in a minute when I finish this one. I'll sit here.
Oh, I've got a parts list.
Just talk to chat and then you
Hello,
can
chat. Tell me how to get to where I want to be. How old do you have to be to work at a Lego shop?
18. Oh, I don't know. Maybe 16. Maybe
60?
16.
Oh. Gonna say, I'm not 60 yet. I'm just going through one page at a time.
I'd probably be finished this one by the time you get there.
Well, then you can hand me the paper. I am enjoying the Switch 2. It's a great console. It's a genuine pleasure.
1, 2,
Everybody.
3.
4.
Yes. How did you know?
I'm good at counting. There must be a way to skip through the bags.
Can't you just click on the bags?
I don't know, Kevin. I don't know.
There you go.
Oh, it's supposed to be attached to him. I need to attach it to him.
I've done the first bits.
Oh,
It's
God,
the
you've
orange
assembled
bits.
half of it. I might have to disassemble the
No,
whole
that
thing.
bit's fine. It's that.
This.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's disassemble it
So
all
annoying.
and go through the instructions properly. Rather than trying to do it from your half-built contraption. Ah, that bit goes in there where it was. Yeah, but somewhere there'll be the bit where, because you've not rotated it, you'd have put something on wrong, and that's what's making it not work. And I won't notice what that bit is.
Yeah, I did it your way. I was rotating. That's why I was trying to be quiet. Anna gets angry as part of the building process. Yes, I do. Kev gets angry at the app to help with such process. Your Lego shelves are crowded. Yeah, they are.
Your Lego shelves are crowded. I told them. I mean, we have got a bunch of furniture downstairs waiting to be assembled.
Oh, also the leaves are fine as well.
No fingers. That's how you lose an arm.
I'm just telling you the leaves are fine.
We're in the production stage over here. Are you crying? Are you crying?
I'm loving Mario Kart World. Good fun. Have you played that, Kev?
Yes.
Do you like it?
I mean, it's just Mario Kart. I've never been a massive Mario Kart guy. It's fine, but it is just Mario Kart. It's not really what I was hoping for. That's probably the biggest disappointment of it so far. I was hoping for like Forza Horizon, but with Mario, and it's not. It's just Mario.
Yeah.
Mario Kart, sorry. Which is fine. It'll be fun in multiplayer, but I'm not gonna sit there unlocking tracks and characters and things on my own.
Oh, is that what you got to do?
Yeah, same old Mario stuff.
It is that way. And then so.
Kevin Chapman is so great. He has his lunch on his plate. Is the vending machine going to be in my office or something? It'll go in my office. I've just been busy. Right, so you're telling me those leaves are definitely all correct?
Yes, they are.
If the error is the leaves, I'm going to sue you. Just so you're aware.
Well, I've done loads of them. There's 2 there and 3 there. I'm doing another one now.
Hot dog. Hot dog. Hot dog, hot dog, hot diggity dog. Hot dog, hot dog, hot diggity. Hot dog. Right, I guess this is the part where it all goes wrong, is it?
Mm.
When you become a rageaholic.
Rageaholic. I just put them down. You got anything left out? No. I need a straight. That's not it.
So what was the problem here?
It just fell apart every time I did it.
Okay.
Just pop it down then. Thank you.
Easy peasy, boys and girls. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. A new Mario Maker would be cool. A new Mario Maker would be cool. I like Mario Maker. If they did Fallout, I'd love to get my daughter into Lego. She would love it. The new Mario Kart looks a bit naff. I'd rather play Mario Kart 7. I mean, it's better than any other Mario Kart game ever, but it's still just Mario Kart. It's, again, bearing in mind I consider myself a Nintendo guy. I'm a Nintendo guy that's never really been into Zelda, Mario Kart, or Smash Brothers. Like 3 of the big Nintendo franchises have just never really appealed to me. I've never really enjoyed them. Mario Kart is the one I've enjoyed most of those 3 in multiplayer, but I've never sat there on my own racing in Mario Kart, and I'm never going to play online because I don't play online. So yeah, we'll pull it out at Christmas and it'll be fun for an hour and then we'll put it away again, and that's all I need from Mario Kart, really. My daughter went into her son's room this morning at 7 AM and told her I'm just on bag 4 building his creeper. He's 6. Nice. He's a very flowery Tigra. He's going to go on the wall next to all of your other art sets, isn't he? Has he got a wall hook on him? Because we have got some stuff for wall hanging now, haven't we? In fact, we could probably use the small ones on him because he's lighter. There you go. That, boys and girls, is what I've done this evening. I don't know what Anna's been doing. I mean, I think we all agree this bit's probably the best bit of the tiger, don't you think? It's a great flower situation, but there we go. We are done. which means I now have to test if my Switch 2 works at 9:15 on a Monday, because I don't know. I just don't know. We will be back on Friday, unless we find something exceptional in Costco before then. Friday will almost certainly be the birth of Jeffrey. So you're not going to want to miss that one. In the meantime, videos all week, including tomorrow, last week in Lego. More of you have got to watch that. It's the best video I ever do. It's production quality wise, it is the best content we do. But nobody watches it because I don't think I'm marketing it very well. So it might need a new name.
I don't have a new Switch. I didn't want one.
But for now, we will say toodle pip.